Hey everyone, Deborah with Pinching Paces here, and I thought I'd do a Savers haul. I am just went with it because if I don't do it now, it's not gonna happen. So I took the stuff out of my car; it's still in bags, and we're just gonna do the dang thing. I gotta go today and get my daughter. Spring break is starting, and my oldest is 18. She goes to college, and I gotta go pick her up. Yay! 6-hour drive. Woo! Anyway, so I have been cleaning. It doesn't look like that in the background, does it? But I have been cleaning out basically my death piles. And somebody asked yesterday about well, how are you figuring out what you're donating and what you're keeping? And basically, if I have had it for over a year and I haven't listed it, which is pretty much everything out, outside, I just put it in the car and took it because I had a game that I have had for 4 years, and I never got around to making sure all the pieces were there. And I'm like, look, if I haven't done it in all of that time, I'm not gonna do it. And I learned from the last time that I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was last year I did a buying freeze. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. And I spent 7 weeks just listing all of the stuff that I had. I was listing everything. And I got through it all. I put 225 new listings, I believe it was, in that time frame. And I turned around 6 months later and I was like, that was a huge mistake. I should not have wasted that time listing that junk. I should have just donated it and bought new stuff. So that's what I'm doing now. I just donate the stuff, get rid of it, write it off on my taxes next year, and be done with it. So yesterday on my second trip, because I went the day before and donated a whole carload of stuff, and then yesterday I was getting rid of let's see, I had a bunch of Amazon returns that I had pulled for long-term storage, and I just threw all that into a bin because I was looking at it. That's the thing about Amazon, is it's not like whenever you're doing sourcing for eBay where you're finding something and you know what it is, you're looking it up, you're doing research, and you're like, okay, well, this is something I should buy. And Amazon is really you're just buying a barcode. You pick it up and you scan it, and if Amazon says it's worth money, then you put it in your cart and you send it to Amazon. And it's really you don't know your product. So I got back a bunch of stuff. I got back over 100 items from Amazon that I had sent in over time, and I'm like, what is this junk? This is junk. Nobody wants this. All kinds of stupid stuff. Just anyway, so yeah, it's gone. But if you go to Savers and you donate, this is why I donate to Savers. They give you when you punch all your bags, which I'm donating a bunch of stuff, they give you savings passes. They're not the same as saving passes. They're donor passes, so they don't expire like the saving passes do. And you get 30% off. So I was feeling frisky and went inside. I was like, maybe there's treasures in there, And when I first went in, I was being good. I didn't even get a shopping cart. I didn't even get a shopping cart. I was like, I'm just gonna walk around. I'm just gonna walk around, see if there's anything good. If there's something good, maybe I'll get it, but I'm not gonna get a cart. So that lasted all of 10 minutes because I went over to the DVD section, and my eBay app and my Amazon app were not working. Just Amazon popped up some weird funky numbers, and eBay was just nothing. It's just loading. I'm trying to search these DVDs, and it wasn't bringing up anything. So I was like, maybe I just don't need to be shopping, And I went over and looked at some of the games, just the video games, just to see what they had personally for us. And I ended up buying my daughter a couple games, and then finally my apps started working. I restarted my phone, and my app started working, and I went back over to look at some DVD sets that were there that I wasn't able to look up, you know, the first go round. And then I ended up going to get a cart. And then it all just went downhill from there. And if you saw my picture on Instagram, my cart was full. So I'm going to show you what I got. I spent 88 bucks, and I'll start with the DVDs that I picked up. Let me check out the chat real quick, and then I will Jessica's asking, how did that stuff sell last year that you spent the 7 weeks listing? You know, honestly, my sales did not reflect the amount of stuff I listed. And I really do think it was a quality issue because, you know, honestly, when you get something, if you're really excited about it, you're going to list it pretty quickly. You know, you might not list it that same week, but you're going to list it. And that stuff I had, you know, it just been around for so long, and either when I bought it, the value wasn't the same as when I listed it 2 years later. My sales they didn't go up. It was actually super disappointing. I was like, what the heck? I listed all of this stuff, and I can actually find it in my eBay book probably. I have my little eBay notebook where I was just listing and listing and listing and listing. But yeah, it just didn't reflect, and it was really super disappointing. Let's see. Hey Jenny, I got, my phone did not send me a notification that you sent me a message, so I wasn't ignoring you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get started. And somebody asked me too on Instagram, hey, what are those BBC DVDs? And I couldn't even remember, and they were still in my name. So, I mean, they were still in my name. The heck was I trying to say? I just woke up like 45 minutes ago. They were still in my car, and so I couldn't look them up. But we'll start with those because I paid $3.99 for these because they're a set. And I don't know if you're aware, but BBC DVDs I think are restricted on Amazon. Don't quote me on that, but I think they are. And whenever I tried to look these up, they were restricted anyway, but they were going to be restricted for me because they're over the $25 price point on MSRP. Because there are 10 DVD, let me move my camera back, 10 DVD set of the Pallisers. Is it Pallisers? I have no idea. I don't watch these shows. I did open up all of the cases and make sure the DVDs were in there because I have done that before, where I bought something as a set and it was missing one of the DVDs. So let's go ahead and look these up. I'll show you why I bought them. $3.99, and this is why. These were the enablers that started the full cart of stuff. Okay, and I got 2 other sets as well. Not the same thing, but they're BBCs. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up Amazon, and I will bring up the eBays. Come on, let's go. And I am like absolutely super freaking excited about getting this stuff cleared out, because now all I have to do is organize. Like, all of this stuff is where it needs to be. It just needs to be organized. Stuff outside is all cleared out. It just needs to be organized. And next week I actually get to work. I actually get to get back to doing what I love, which is my eBay business. Yeah. So I'm excited. Okay, so let's share. Okay, so Amazon, where's my scanner? Here it is. So on Amazon, oh, I didn't do anything. Go in the box. On Amazon, this is the collection. It's got a really good rank too for DVDs. But you can see, let's see. They're anywhere like in the $62 to $100. Prime is $145 on that set. This says 12 discs, but it is 12 discs because one of them had, 2 of them had extra discs in there. They're like double. What am I doing? I'm just clicking around on dumb stuff. There we go. Double stuff. But I did look them up on eBay, and it really helps if you spell it properly. That really, look, that's my #1 tip to research. Spell your stuff properly. You will do a better job. Okay, so here was the set on eBay. So then it was going for $38, $40, about $40. So for $3.99, I'm cool with it. This is a drop shipper, you can tell, because the price is matching Amazon's price for Prime. So that's a drop shipper. But yeah, so I got those, and then the other ones that I got, because that one went for $24.99 and $33.99. So the other ones I got are somewhere in one of these bags. Am I missing a bag? I'm missing a bag. Is that over there? Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, here it is. Okay. I got these. A Woman of Substance. It's about me. No, A Woman of Substance. These are also Acorn Media. And The First Churchills. And that one's BBC, Acorn Media. So we'll look at those up. You go check the chat real quick. Hey, Paul! I was going to send you a message yesterday. I was like, I haven't talked to Paul in like a week or, yeah, like a week. Kimberly says, I always buy the most when I don't plan to buy anything. Story of my life. Okay. I lost track of what I was doing. Okay. On the other DVDs, let's share. Okay, so on these ones, this one is The First Churchills. They're going for around about the same price. They're, yeah, $60, $40, $35, and on eBay, can I spell it? No, Churchills. That's not how you spell it. So those ones aren't as good as they are over on Amazon. I wonder if I can sell them on Amazon. No, I can't. They're over the $25. Boo earns. Okay, next. And then here's my autobiography, The Woman of Substance. Holding on to the dream and to be the best. That sounds like me. This is totally about me. I don't see the 6 disc. That's not it. It's something else. Oh, because that's an Espanol. So that one's $20 Prime, $15 Prime. And so these other two might have not have been good. I wonder why I bought them. Did I even scan them? I know I have something I bought that I didn't scan at all. I just put it in my cart and was like, oh, this might be good. I have no idea. And then I didn't bother to scan it. Okay, so it's not bad. I only paid $2.99 for it. And it wasn't even $2.99 because I had a coupon. I had my 30% off. Next. Okay, I want to show you these things, and I've talked about them before, probably 2 years ago or more. But if you see these little photo stamp things, I always tend to pick them up for like $1.99 or 99 cents. I've bought several of them at Goodwill before. This one was $5.99 and then it was half price, and then it was 30% off. So I paid like $2 and something for it. These are so you can make photo stamps, right? And you send it off. It has a little code inside, and you get 20. You get 20 stamps. So what's the rate right now? 40. What is the rate? 49 cents or something like that. So you get 20 of them. So they're like $10. And you get stamps. So I always pick those up. Okay, this is the thing that I bought that I did not scan. And I have no idea if it's worth anything. So somebody's going to have to tell me. But it was just really... It's just old. It's just old, and I just couldn't help but buy it because it was in the box and everything, and it cost me $3.99 minus the 30%. But it's an Omni mouse too, 2-button mouse, like so you can put a mouse on your computer. And I just thought that was crazy to think back to the times when like we didn't have mice for like our computers, like you couldn't just scroll, you know, you had to put in the little command code and all of that. And I remember how different it was, because the system requirements for this, Windows didn't even exist. The system requirements are that you have PS-DOS or MS-DOS version 2.1 or higher. So Windows wasn't even in existence whenever this mouse came out. But anyway, I didn't look it up. I think I did try to look it up while I was standing in line, but I wasn't finding anything. Like there is nothing that comes up. So I have no idea if it's just a piece of crap or what, but I thought it was cool. And every time I try to search Omni mouse, no results come up, and then it changes it to Omen. But if anybody knows anything about that, just let me know, because I thought it was cool. They're talking crap about savers in the chat, and I used to really hate savers because I was doing like stuffed animals and coffee cups and when I started parting out stuff, and those 3 items alone are like the most overpriced things in the store. Like the stuffed animals will be like $5.99 and coffee cups will be like $3.99. I remember one time I saw like a Starbucks cup there, it was like $9.99, and it was just like one of the regular cups, and all of their like coffee machines and stuff like that were like $25. You know, like I hated savers and I never went. But then when I started like branching out and doing other things, I have found some really amazing stuff there on the walls, like in the bags of where, you know, they just put a hodgepodge of stuff in a bag and price it $2.99. I've also found some really good stuff there in like the office supply section, and then over on the small electronics wall, and then also their makeup. I have found some really nice flips on makeup. I don't typically find any toys at all, but I spend a lot of time in like an 8-aisle section of the store, and then the rest of it's just kind of like a passerby. But anyway, if anybody knows about this mouse, let me know. What up, Dwayne? Dwayne. Yeah, these are the games I bought. I bought Just Dance 4 because we didn't have that one yet. Even though it's an old one, we didn't have it, and it was only going to cost me like $3. And I bought Assassin's Creed 2 because, you know, you gotta kill people. All right, speaking of mouses, I bought a whole bunch of these that somebody pulled from Amazon. So they all have Amazon stickers on them. But they're new. They're Amazon used. And the sticker even says that, used. But they're all new in their boxes, all sealed up, manufacturer sealed, but their boxes look like crap. Hey, you will find the mouse under vintage computer mouse on eBay. Just look. Dina, you're like my person. Can you come and like be my partner? Because every time I can't figure something out, you're the one in my comments that's like, here it is. So can we just come and work together? That would be awesome. You can be like the research person and I'll go buy stuff. Let's see, vintage computer mouse, she said. Was it worth anything? Oh my gosh, there's a cheeseburger mouse. I think I did fine. These seem to be doing okay. You know, this should be a browsing bulldoze is for these mice, because I think people just throw these away. I'm going to write that down, actually, so I don't forget. And I think I'll do that as like browsing bulldoze vintage mice. I'll have to do one of those in the future, because I think I can go right now and buy these things for like $1. Okay, so let's get back on track. So this little optical 1-button mouse, I only found one on eBay. There's none listed, and it sold for $19.99, I think, and it was used. Kensington 1-button mouse. Yeah, there's no actives. And one sold for $19.95 on auction too. That's wow. Like, you know me in auctions, I don't like them. I don't like them. But this is it. Vintage Macintosh Kensington brand 1-button mouse, $19.95. And then they charge $9.43 for shipping. That thing doesn't weigh anything. I think in the box it doesn't even weigh a pound. Anyway, so I ended up with one, two, three, four, five. I ended up with 5. And they kind of cost me different prices, because one of them was $4.99. Yeah, this one was $4.99. And then it would have been 30% off, because everything was 30% off. But then this one was $6.99, but it was yellow sticker, so then it was half price. So then it was $3.50. So anyway, they cost me anywhere from $3 to $4 is roundabouts it goes, and there was 5 of them. So it's just one listing, and I think I'm gonna put them up for like $34.95. See what happens. All right. Joe says old Apple mice go much higher. You're right, Paul. I find $30 to $50, Paul says, I find $30 to $50 mice all of the time. But gaming mice bring better money too, and trackballs. Yes. Oh my gosh, if you can find those ones that have the little ball thing, I've sold those Logitechs for really good money. And even if the wireless Logitechs that have the trackball, even if they don't have the transmitter, they still sell for really good money too. I always look for those. And then the transmitter sells for good money, even if you don't have the mouse. And the stores don't even know what those are. Like, they don't, like, the transmitters, they don't even know, like, what it's for or anything. It's just a cable cord to them with a thing on it. So keep an eye out for those. They're, like, super good money for very low prices. And also, there's that one mouse that has the little clicker thingy that goes, like, back and forth or whatever. That one's good, too. I need to do a browsing bolos for mice. We're going to do that. Okay, next thing I picked up was over in the Housewares section. I mean, office section. This is going to go to Amazon. It's a parts safe. It's brand new in the box. It still has gift wrap on it. You can see somebody gave it to them as a gift. Unappreciative bastards. But it's a parts safe. It was $4.99 minus my coupon. This one, like I said, is for Amazon. So let's go ahead and scan. Oops, my scanner. The rank is really pretty good. And they were selling for, you can see 32, this one's at 27, but that one's not even Prime. So Prime, they're at 32 and $35. Woo, that guy's got 169 of them. If you're selling on Amazon and you are constantly doing research, get the how many plugin, like, extension for your browser, because it does cost money. I do pay for it. I think it's $9.95 a month or something, but it saves you so much time on having to try to figure out how many people have. It's just so much easier to just look and go, oh my gosh, I might not want to compete with this one guy that has it priced for, you know, $4.99 and he has 8,000 of them. You know, I really like it. So anyway, if I sent this in, I'd probably price it right with this guy at about $34.95. I didn't look it up on eBay. And sold for $26.99 with a blurry picture and a little toy with a crown on. And then that one didn't sell at all. Yeah, so probably $27 free shipping. I might throw it up on eBay and see how it does before I, like, send it in. And I might just put it merchant fulfilled on Amazon, because I don't really have a shipment going in right now. Okay, the next things I bought, there's just all kinds of weird stuff at Savers yesterday. I don't know if somebody cleaned out, like, their shed or they found an old store, but there was all kinds of, like, old stuff, you know, like from the late 80s, early 90s. Like multiples of them. I couldn't figure out what was going on. But I bought 4. Yeah, I bought 4 of these. These are countertop high efficiency water filters. And I didn't think anybody would want them, but I went ahead and looked them up. They are Equinox EQ10s. So Equinox EQ10 water. And they seem to be selling for about $40. Come on, button. So see, that one went for $39.99 plus shipping. And this one was $24.95 plus shipping. 55 free shipping. That one was 75 free shipping. $24.99 plus shipping, 59. So I was thinking right around like the $39.95 range plus shipping. I only paid $4.99 for them minus the coupon, so they were what, just over $4? No, under $4. Just under $4. And I have 4 of them, so I think $40 plus shipping should do, or I could do them for $69.95 free shipping. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll try it both ways. Let's see. Okay. Then I picked up this telephone. Let's talk about everything that I got was like old. like this is a oh, come on. My cord's all wrapped up. And I never could figure out how this was supposed to go. Oh, it goes like that. Okay. So I got this M&M's telephone. And it does talk. Let me plug him in. He talks and moves. Okay. So.
What? You think I'm gonna sing and dance? I'm holding a huge phone. You try it. What? You think I'm gonna sing and dance?
Yeah.
I'm holding a huge phone. You try it. What do you want to call?
It has like, I don't know. It's really weird. Anyway, so hello. Yeah. Anyway.
Go ahead. Walk away.
That's frightening. It was $7.99 minus the coupon. I looked him up, and the last one that was like this one. Let's see. Jenny says she has the green one. The green phone. Okay, so M and M's phone, red. Let's see. eBay is M and M phone. He doesn't really recognize that and the and sign. So there was one that was new in the box that sold on an auction. Where'd it go? Right here. And this one sold on auction for $39.99. Gosh, it had $23 shipping. People really like to jack people over on shipping. That's nutty pants. Oh, hang on. There was another one. So here's one. Somebody's trying like a Loon Tune to sell it for $150. Right there. Very collectable, in good condition. Well, thank you for that stellar description. Doesn't tell me how tall it is or anything. We received this as a gift, but we don't have a landline phone. Okay, good. Okay. So I didn't find another one. I don't remember. I don't think I did. This one's cool because this one's a candy dispenser telephone. So I was thinking, I don't know. How much would somebody pay for one of these? If you had one, what would you price it at? $49.95? I think maybe $49.95. Could they take this picture any further away? Sorry. Yeah, I don't really see another one. There's that $150 one. I'm thinking $49.95, I think is what I'll do. All right, what else did I get? Just another mouse. I picked up these air filters, air purifiers, but I don't know if I can sell them. I actually bought them, I guess, for my house because I never could find these. They're Indian, like they're from India and they're made in India, and I could only find reference to them on Google. Like I couldn't actually find. They're pure air, and they're Sri chakra. And I did Google that, but I couldn't find any on eBay. But these were only $5.99, and I got 2 of them, and they're new. And they go off of negative ions, and they purify your air, which I know that stuff works because I have 2 negative ion purifiers in the house already. So I went ahead and bought them, even though I don't really know if I can sell them, and if I can't, I'll just put one in my office, and I'll put one like in the kitchen because they're pretty small. They're only like that big. But that was it. That's all I bought except for this, but it's for personal use. It's a sticker maker, which, you know, since I've been doing the plan, I have my happy planner and stuff. I kind of wanted to make some stickers, even though I have a Cricut. I have a Cricut, and I should be able to like make really nice fancy stickers. I haven't had the time to learn how to use the machine yet. So this one is just a little sticker maker thingy, and it was $5.99, and that's a really good price. I think they sell for $29.95 at the store or something. So this is just personal use. Make some stickers. So anyway, that's it. That's all I bought. But I should do okay, and I'm actually really excited that the majority of the stuff that I bought, like the water filters and the mice, are multi-quantity listings, and so I just have to do one and let it ride. But if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I'm going to close out. I've got to get ready to go to drive. I'm going to drive for 3 hours and then turn around and drive for 3 hours back. It's not fun sitting in the car. Although I have started listening. April told me to start listening to My Favorite Murder, and I've started listening to that podcast. And so I have T-Mobile, and T-Mobile lets you do like your media stuff, like Netflix and YouTube and Google Play Music, that it doesn't come out of your data. So I might just listen to podcasts while I'm on the way. Equinox is an old MLM company that was founded in the late 90s. If you sell those internationally to the Asian market, they're big money. There's no thrift stores, Jessica. Jessica said drive for 3 hours and then thrift. Honey bun, you don't even know where I'm going. There's nothing there. Like nothing. It's like a one street town. It's in Cisco, Texas, and Cisco, Texas actually has the first Hilton, and it's just like a 2-story building like on a corner, and then it has a big sign that says like very first Hilton. So Diane Dodd says you can download MFM on Castbox app and not use data. It doesn't cost me anything anyway. My data for media doesn't. My media data is unlimited. I guess that's it. But thank you guys for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to do this because if I didn't do it now, it probably wasn't going to happen. So, but yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much for coming. I love you guys. And I am so excited to get back to working. And then once I start selling stuff on eBay again, I'll actually be able to do sales updates. How about that? So, yeah. Yay. All right, everybody, have a really good weekend. I will see you all next week. Love you guys. Bye. I didn't have the right screen up, so I can't go bye yet. Okay, we're going bye now.